السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إن الله ما أخذ وله ما أعطى وكل شيء عنده بمقدار ولا نقول إلا بما يرضي الله إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. We sorry to announce for our brother Salisu passed away last night. For sure, many of us know him, and many of us already have information about it. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive him. And we've been announced since this Fajr that we should be trying to help to bury our brother. This is Islam show us when someone die among us, we Muslims, we're supposed to take a charge. And it's upon us to do what we can to bury our brother Islamically. And here to bury someone, it costs money. So that's why we ask everybody to put the hands in the pocket. And we ask everybody, if it's possible, everybody to donate $50, $50. That way we can get an amount that we need to bury him. So please, let's try our best. And if you don't have money now, you can bring it tomorrow. Or if you want to Zelle us, you can Zelle and this number 646-906-4324. 646-906-4324. You want to Zelle, you can Zelle this number. Today is someone, tomorrow is you. You never know who's going to be next. It may be you. And if this is fi sabilillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward everyone. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive him. His most of his time is spent in the masjid. And it's only yesterday he didn't come in this masjid. Day before yesterday he break fasting here with the people that are breaking fasting. And next day, which is yesterday, he didn't come to masjid, and they call us after Salat Isha that he passed away. So he can be anyone. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive him. And also, as everybody know, tonight, inshallah, we will come back for Laylatul Qadr. We try to change the time for Salat. So, and every time the speech that we give between 4 rakah is not going to be like as usually. It's just going to be just only irshadat. Some maybe few words, less than 5 minutes. That way we can save time. We have to finish before 10 if it's possible. Before we usually finish 10 or 10:15. So now we want to finish before 10. That way everybody can go home. And this year we have a long hour, so we can get at least 4 or 3 hours sleep. So we arrange that we can come back at 3 o'clock. So we're going to start at 3 o'clock and we're going to finish 4:45, inshallah. And now eating suhoor ending 5:45. And the salat is 6:15. So we try to arrange it that way. It can help everybody to do the ibadah easily, especially if you want to come with us. That's our timetable. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us. Like I said, we're going to come back for Laylatul Qadr. And everybody know what we call Laylatul Qadr. Subhanallah. Laylatul Qadr, only the value of Laylatul Qadr. I mean, one night, the value of almost is like a whole month. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in the Quran, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِي wal Quran al-Azim. Indeed, I have given to you Surah Al-Fatiha. And then I give it to you Quran. Subhanallah. If you look for Surah Al-Fatiha, where you can find it? So, and Quran, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's talking like Surah Al-Fatiha is just separate. And the Quran is separate. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِي. Surah Al-Fatiha has 7 ayah. I give you the grade 7s. Ulama make so much different tafasir about mathani. But the 7 you all know, Sabah is 7. And Surah Al-Fatiha has 7 ayah. And they say, and then wal Quran al-Azim. And I give it to you Quran. So in these years, Allah give it to us Ramadan, and then He give it to us Laylatul Qadr. So it looks like Laylatul Qadr is inside the month of Ramadan, and Surah Al-Fatiha is inside the Quran. But when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala He want to talk, it's like Laylatul Qadr is separate, Ramadan is separate. So here is to show us how value, how important of Laylatul Qadr. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when this last time he come, he never sleep his house. And is not even sleep in the night. He stay away from his house. He keep himself in the masjid doing itikaf. Even the year that he died, he started his itikaf from 20. From 20. So, and when that night is coming, he don't sleep. And the same thing, he don't want his family to sleep. إذا دخل 10 أواخر أحيا ليلا وأيقظ أهله وشد مئزره. He wake his family up, he ties belt, which means he take more serious for ibadah, and he wake up his family. He don't want anybody to sleep. Brothers in Islam, when we happy because his Ramadan is coming, because it's Laylatul Qadr. If we happy, Ramadan is coming because we have one night and the 30 days of 29 days of Ramadan, because we have Laylatul Qadr, which means that no matter how is our fasting is struggling, it never be good, we do have Laylatul Qadr. When that night, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give it to you that night, accept your dua and that night, it's better for you that you live over 83 years. Because according to the calculation, Alf Shahar, 1,000 months, it come out 83 years. To have someone today live 83 is not easy. We die so young. Even sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, A'maru ummati ma bayna sittin wa sab'in. The longer live among my ummah is between 60 and 70. Subhanallah. And right now, who we have here is older than anybody. Maybe it can be Sheikh Usman. I'm sure it's not even 85. I don't know. He's not 85, right? You see? And we call him old. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. When we see right now someone over 100, he cannot even organize you. Who's this? He don't know his children. He don't know what time the number 1, number 2 come out. He cannot even pray. The mind is not there. Unless few people. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if He give it to you one Laylatul Qadr, it's better than you live 83 years. Imagine how many Laylatul Qadr you've been getting. How old are you? Count to yourself. If you are 4 years old today, ask yourself the year that you started fasting fully. Because you know when you was young, you fasted maybe 10 days, 3 days, 15 days, until it comes some year. You take decision that this year I'm never gonna break. And your parents tell you, you're not younger anymore. This year you must fast until the end. If you remember that year, you remember that year until today. And that year until today, you never sleep any night. Which means that if you are 4 years old, since 4 years ago, you already have 40 Laylatul Qadr. 40 Laylatul Qadr. Because any Laylatul Qadr now, you never sleep. If anybody never sleep, you get the Laylatul Qadr. Allahu Akbar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us Laylatul Qadr. And sadly, in Laylatul Qadr time, some people do very big violation. You see, many people come full in the masjid, come to make a nawafil, salat al-tarawih behind the imam. After Qunut, salam alaikum salam, boom, everybody will go back to their houses, eating, drinking, and make a farilan in his house. You understand what I'm saying, right? You leave your good sleep, come here, make a nafla, and then you go back home, pray farilan, upside down. The farilan must be made in the masjid with the jama'ah. Nafla sunnah must be made in the home. So, my advice is if you cannot come make salat tahajjud and go eat and come back salat al-fajr, or after salat tahajjud to stay in the masjid, eat here and pray salat al-fajr before you go home, take sleep. Sleep. Enjoy your sleep and wake up suhoor time and do your wudu and do few nafla, start to read the Quran, and then make sure you come to the masjid to pray salat al-fajr, which is better than someone who come stand behind the imam, long standing, and you go back home, pray fajr by itself. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teach us our deen. Brothers and sisters, this is so serious. This is so serious. Sometimes you see someone kill himself doing ibadah, but at the same time he do it with the ignorance way. But if he know, he will do it easiest way, and Allah accept him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he don't want to see you doing lot of things as ibadah, and the same time you don't do it, you're doing without ikhlas. That means you're doing without sincerely, and you're doing without ilm, without basira. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he wanted you to worship him with the ilm, with the basira. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. And the same time you're doing with the sincerely. This Laylatul Qadr, you cannot do it because people come masjid, salat tahajjud, that's why you come. No. You have to come out with the sincerely that you want a Jannah. You want Allah to forgive you. It's between you and Allah. That's what Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said. Man qama Laylatul Qadr imanan wa itisaban gufra lahu ma taqaddama min zambi. Whoever stand up Laylatul Qadr imanan, with sincere iman wa itisaban, dependable to Allah, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one rewarding. Allah said, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, gufra lahu, yani gufra ay fil madi, is being forgiven. Ma taqaddama min zambi is a sin that already do pass. Subhanallah. May Allah forgive us. Inshallah. So as we say, we try to finish quickly, and from today the speech is not gonna be like usually. It's gonna be just short. That way we can go back home and eat and sleep and make sure we come back 3 o'clock. To end this is amana as imams, our leaders, to tell you this. People have been asked that to do Laylatul Qadr in my house and come in the masjid, which one is better? Fi sabilillah. They tell you fi sabilillah. If you look for Laylatul Qadr, doing in the masjid is the best, better. Because Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he come last 10, he give up from his house. He come stay in the masjid. All 10 do itikaf. What he looking for, brothers? What he looking for? Laylatul Qadr. So sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he chose to come itikaf in masjid to do Laylatul Qadr, to look for Laylatul Qadr. So that's my dalil to say in masjid is better. Even that nawafil, the best place is in the house. So that's another way. That it have to be someone who's going to do itikaf. or you remain mostly in the masjid. But not just me and you, we come and go, we come and go. If it's not itikaf in the masjid, it's not the best. In your house can be best. Now the one we come in, we make an nafila and go back and home to pray farilan, that's why we say it's the best. No. So if you cannot come masjid, stay at your house. It's between you and Allah. Even in sacred, nobody see you. You can do your nawafil. If you're tired, you can sleep and wake up, eat suhoor, and walk to masjid, come pray farilan. But if you want to do the best way to look for Laylatul Qadr seriously, ask vacation from your job and come do itikaf in the masjid. That's the best way. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teach us our deen. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa baraka ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam tasliman kathira.